In this video, we are tasting two different Tieguanyin, the traditional style and the modern style. They taste quite different, and in this video I would like to help you understanding which one you will like the most. Hi guys, this is Gabriele from Nannuoshan, where we share the pleasure of discovering and drinking genuine farm tea. And today, in fact, we are going to discover and drink together two different Tieguanyin. The traditional style is a Tieguanyin that I've already shown to you. Not a long time ago I've done a video only about this tea, while the modern style here is something that I haven't covered yet, and I would like to show you the difference between the two. If it is the first time that you are watching our videos, please go ahead and click on the subscribe button, and more video will come your way very soon. Tieguanyin had been cultivated in Anxi, a county in the southern of the Fujian province of China, for at least 150 years. And now, over all this period of time, it was always processed fairly oxidized and often also roasted, but more or less 20 to 30 years ago, a big change happened. Basically, the production adapted to a new request of the Chinese consumers. They were asking for more and more green Tieguanyin. They wanted basically a Tieguanyin that resembles a little bit the taste of green tea, but in a way it is more powerful and more floral. So the production had adapted accordingly. As a matter of fact, nowadays almost all the Tieguanyin on the market is the fresh, modern version, the greenish one, and the skills to produce the traditional Tieguanyin has almost gone lost. But let's see how the different Tieguanyin taste. First of all, some information about the tea. Let's start with the traditional one. This tea is from Master Chen. It was harvested in April 2018 in Longjuang, which is a village in the Anxi County, and it is from the Tieguanyin cultivar. Tieguanyin is the cross between Tieguanyin and Huangdan. The modern Tieguanyin is from another village, is from Gande. It was harvested on the 23rd of April of 2018, so in the same month, and it is from the Tieguanyin cultivar. So let's see how they taste. The water is boiling, so I will first rinse the leaves quickly just to awake them, and then I will proceed with the steeping. I will steep both at 100 degrees temperature, actually 94, because here where I am now I'm at an altitude and the water boils at 94 degrees Celsius. But I will steep the modern Tieguanyin, the greenish one, a little bit shorter, just because this tea cannot really withstand a very long steeping time. Okay, here we have our teas. And I have put 4 grams of leaves into the gaiwan. Both gaiwan are pretty much the same size, about 100 milliliters of water underneath the lid. It has a pungent note. It's very floral and extremely strong. As soon as you put your nose over the lid, it's like a bouquet of flower hits your face. This is much warmer fragrance. Also very sweet but warmer. Let's see how they taste. I have a clock just in front of me, so I will keep an eye on the steeping time. The first steep you do always a little bit longer than the following one, because the leaves have to open. Okay, so the Modern Tieguanyin has been steeping for a minute. And by the time I pour out the other one, will be more or less 1.5. You will see that also the color is quite different. The guy one is super hot. You see, this one is almost yellow actually, and this has a more of a yellow brown tone, and this more on a yellow green tone. Let's see how they taste. I will pour that out, and then I will allow the liquor to cool a little bit down. You can have a look at the leaves. You see that now the guy one are pretty much filled in with leaves, and they will grow even a little bit farther than this. It's incredible actually how two plants that are very similar and that have been growing in a similar environment can change so much in taste just because of the processing. The processing is extremely important in tea. It has, I would say, a sour floral taste. It has a sourness that reminds me of maybe a sour pear. And on top of that, we have these very clear and clean floral notes, and it is cool. It has the cooliness of metal. Some people associate this taste with iron because Tieguanyin, the name means iron guan, which is a god. But actually the name iron was given not because of the taste of the tea. There is a misconception there. It is just because of the powerful of the tea, how powerful it was, because the name was given before the greener taste actually was invented. The mouthfeel, it's not light and not strong. It's somewhat in between. Personally, I like better the traditional style. It has warmer notes of still of flowers and very sweet, but there is also some fruitiness in it, and it's not aggressive at all. I find this one is a little bit more aggressive, and the taste is very much on the upper front of the mouth, while this one basically fills all the mouth. And now in the aftertaste between the two, I actually taste this one here. I will do another steeping to see how the tea changes over time, and then I will be back with you. As I said, I will steep now the tea a little bit shorter because the leaves are already open, but I will still steep the greener Tieguanyin shorter. So let's go here for 30 seconds, I would say. This I will wait a bit longer. I know by experience, if you steep too long the greener Tieguanyin, a bitter taste will develop. Now let's see how they change. I stop it on time, so is not bitter as I would have expected actually. It is very similar to the previous taste, and just the mouthfeel changed a little bit. I find it now a little bit more buttery, or maybe milky, and it has still this cooliness. Let's see. The traditional one. This is a traditional Tieguanyin, not roasted dough. It's simply oxidized more. The taste became even warmer. There is barely there are barely floral notes anymore. It's rather fruity. Reminds me to stewed peaches. And it is much thicker in the mouth. I hope I was able a little bit to render you the taste of these two teas. There is much more to say about Tieguanyin, and you find additional link in the description just below this video, including also links to the blogs of our tea hunting trips in Anxi for Tieguanyin. And what can I say? Let's say if I have to compare Tieguanyin with music, I would say that this one here reminds me a solo of a violin. So a very emotional and clean sounds, while the traditional Tieguanyin, it's rather an orchestra. It takes a little bit more time to really understand it. It's not so immediate, but if you leave a little bit of time and you allow more and more steeping, it's much more satisfying. That's at least my opinion. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video, and if it is the case, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Let us know in the comments below which tea do you prefer the most, the greener Tieguanyin or the traditional Tieguanyin. I'm curious about that. And please, if it is the first time that you are here, consider subscribing our channel, as more and more videos like these will come your way very soon. Thank you very much, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.